sat down to record, somebody starts banging about at something. Hopefully they'll stop soon. We've made a couple of videos regarding our winter mooring, but people have asked how we managed to get it. It wasn't easy, that's all I can say. We applied in June to Set Marina and Cap d'Agde, where we are now. Basically what we did was we went through all the marinas along this coast that had the draft to take us, because we're quite a deep draft at 2.2 metres, so lots of marinas couldn't take us. The ones that could were very few and far between, or we emailed them and didn't get a response. We got a response from Set and Cap d'Agde. We went on both their waiting lists back in June, but we're told that we won't find out till the middle to the end of September if we'd got a place. It didn't cost us anything to go on the waiting lists. Apparently some people have been charged €50 to go on the waiting list. We've not had that problem at all. So what we did was, because we were hopefully going to be 6 months in this area, we came back to this area and came into Cap d'Agde as a visitor, and asked if they knew if we got a spot yet, and they couldn't tell us. They said it was going to be the end of September definitely before they could tell us. So basically we just waited it out and kept asking, and then on the 1st of October we got told that we'd got a place, but we would need to wait on the visitors pontoon for a couple of weeks till after the boat show was on. But they did move us prior to the boat show because there was bad weather coming in, so that's all straightforward. We've got our place here now, and at the same time we also got from Set saying that they'd also got a place. So it is really just hanging on in there and hoping you can get one. It's so late in the season when you do, especially just for a winter berth, not an annual berth. The other thing to consider obviously with winter berths, and if you're living on board, is it in the Schengen area, or have you got to leave the Schengen area? Fortunately we're resident in France, so that's quite easy for us. All we have to do now, which is what I have to do tomorrow, is get an address here. I have to go to the mairie with a form to get an address for all our mail and everything, which will last for a year and is renewable, and I can get that because I'm French resident, or we're French resident should I say, and we arrived in Cap d'Agde before I applied for getting an address here. That's one of the stipulations, or you've got to have a family member or something like that here. So there's a lot to consider. Don't leave it till last minute. Whatever you do, close your area down as to where you can get in, where you want to be, and literally send requests to everybody in the hope that you'll get one. It really is luck of the draw. Cap d'Agde's a brilliant marina because it's a big marina. You're near all services, buses, trains, TGV train, so you can go anywhere basically. We've been off to Narbonne, Béziers, we're off to Montpellier in a couple of days. There's lots of chandlers here, big chandlers, so you can get what you need. Also sail lofts and for upholstery and everything, so there's all that. So yeah, I would highly recommend it. Obviously it's now the middle of November in a seaside town, but there's still people about, still stuff going on, although quieter during the week. Day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it's heaving. So it's just one of those things. Nowhere really at this time of year on the coast is going to be lots of restaurants and shops and bars open, but there are shops and bars open and restaurants every day. Bars and restaurants open 360, well, all year round, I'll say. So yeah, if you want a winter berth, then you really have to learned a lesson the hard way, is to think far in advance, really far in advance, and just hope it happens. If it's anything like here in France, it's last minute before you know it's going to be like that. So really cut your area down to where you want to be and persist. That's all I can say, persistency. And it worked for us. It's not expensive here. It's €2,176 from the 1st of October to the 1st of April. That includes electric and water, and we are a 47-foot yacht, so quite a big yacht. If you've got something smaller, then obviously cheaper. Bigger, obviously more expensive. I don't know how much more expensive. So yeah, it's all good. There's laundry here and everything. So I keep saying it, but all you can do is really in advance. If you know where you're going to be or where you want to be, then put in an application for a winter berth. It works in your favour. We were honestly, I think, very lucky that just by sticking to our guns and staying here and keep asking and asking, browbeating them basically, but you know, had we got a berth, that we ended up with one. Obviously in marinas there's always last minute cancellations for things, so it really is, it's a lottery, it really is. So be prepared.